I woke up today, I thought I'm in the mood for filming a video. Looked in the mirror, got a massively huge spot on the end of my nose. So I'm gonna be that guy that covers it up with concealer, but I've referenced it now, so you fuckers can. Oh dear. You're gonna notice this all the way through the video, but fuck it. I'm basically James Charles. Oh, that'll do. That won't do. That is horrific. Alright, let's go. Over the past maybe year or two here on YouTube, I've noticed something chilling, something harrowing that's happening to commentary channels here on YouTube, including my own. I can't help but feel like we're going in a little bit too easy on the channels that we're critiquing. We're a little bit too worried about offending people. When really, if you boil it all down, if somebody's being a bit of a cunt, you can take the piss, can't you? It's not that deep. So, with all that said, welcome to my latest series, Rank Bank. Oh, I didn't know you could get a hashtag the wrong way round, but apparently you can. Okay, let's do that again. Welcome to my newest series, Right, I've called it Rank Bank. I will explain, hang on. Rank Bank, hopefully, is going to be a new series in which I go out of my way to find the cringiest channels that sit here on YouTube, and I dissect the content and analyse it for your viewing pleasure, and in doing so, I will therefore immortalise these channels into the bank of rank. The Rank Bank. Channels that are so rank that they're in the bank. In all honesty, this series isn't anything new. This is exactly what I've been doing on YouTube for years. I've just given it a nice name, really. And
here are some videos of anything new.
Will, I've had my day off. In fact, I had about a month off. I've realised it's not really for me. Prefer slagging shit off. So, let's go. Okay, so when I had this idea of analysing cringy channels, the first name that came into my head when I heard the word cringe was JaackMaate. Mr. Jake Mitchell. Jake Mitchell hasn't actually done anything too horrific. Unless you count giving Saffron the platform to start creating content. But other than that, he's not an animal. But he is fucking cringy. So, let's go. I've got my knees out. Okay, so according to Famous Birthdays, which everybody knows is the most trusted source of information on the internet, JaackMaate created his YouTube channel to showcase his work as a filmmaker. Oh, ignore that noise. That's just Alfred Hitchcock turning in his grave. Let's try not to judge him too quickly. Jake Mitchell could be a filmmaker. Who's to really say what defines a filmmaker? He puts things on YouTube, they're films, in a way. He is a filmmaker. I mean, could Stanley Kubrick make Fortnite Dance Challenge in real life? If you spin it, you do it. Could he? Yes, he could. Literally anyone could. It's wank content. It is literally the kind of content that would bring brain dead people back to life, only for them to get up out of their bed for the first time in years, stumble over to the plug and pull out their own life support machine because they're that fucking bored of this shit, drivel, piss. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Please, can we go back to Famous Birthdays? I'm sure I'm the first person to ever say that on the internet. Joe Minchin started making videos when he was 8. Got a full 3 years under his belt then. What a veteran of the game. He was born in Hereford, England. His father's name is Rob. Oh yeah. Oh, this guy hated me back in the day. I think I tweeted Jake a few things, so his dad got him a case and a proper go at me on Twitter. And then I think I saw him at Summer in the City a couple of weeks later and he gave me a stern look, like a proper dad look, like that. I was a bit intimidated, to be fair, and I was actually going to apologise, but before I could, he'd already rolled off on Jake's Swegway. I'm not even joking. Jake Mitchell was going around Summer in the City on a Swegway. But to be fair, if you had to pick 3 YouTubers that only travel through the medium of Swegways, Jake Mitchell would be right up there, wouldn't he? In fact, why don't we make this into a game? Hello and welcome to the top 3 YouTubers that only travel by Swegway. We ask you guys to predict down below your top 3 YouTubers that you can imagine will only travel through the medium of Swegway. In at number 3, we've got Jake Mitchell, so that's 10 Instagram points to anyone out there that correctly predicted that. In at number 2, we've got the main man himself, it's Mr. Moneybags Morgs. You've played Coin Master, you know Morgs, he only travels by Swegway. And in at number 1, it is the main woman on YouTube. It is Morgs' mum. Of course it's fucking Morgs' mum. She probably has a go on a Swegway every now and then, don't she? Jesus Christ, I'll see you next week when we'll be playing another game that none of us could give a fuck about. Not too sure what that was about. Anyway, back to Famous Birthdays. Jamie Minkin dated fellow YouTuber Saffron for about a year. They like to call themselves Jaffron. How did I never know that? Of course they did. Of course they like to call themselves fucking Jaffron. I'm always late to shit like you guys should have let me know that and I'd have had so many good tweets. I hate being late to shit. Much like Saffron Barker. Jake Mitchell, according to Famous Birthdays, is the most famous person to be born in Hereford. I don't even know where Hereford is. Should we series above? We've got a series above. Fucking brilliant. Oh, get in. I actually like Jake Mitchell now. I need to buy your merchandise or something, Jake, to say thank you for that, because you're above Ellie Goulding. Anyway, talking of merchandise, I think we should have a look to see if Jake Mitchell's got any merchandise. So, of course he has. They've all got fucking merchandise. I reckon he sells custom Swegways with YOLO spray painted on the side and graffiti. He probably doesn't. Okay, so I found one store. I think it's official merch, could be wrong. It's called Trooper, which I assume is the kind of slang way to spell trooper, which ultimately means kind of like a private soldier or an army man or something like that. Jake Mitchell the Trooper, despite seemingly the only war he's been involved in, is a battle with his jeans. I can't talk, I literally wear ripped jeans. Although the Trooper thing is proper rank bank, I can't help but admit that the prices are actually fairly reasonable. Although we do live in a world in which James Charles is charging £half a grand for a high five and a goodie bag, so anything seems reasonable at this point. Ollie White's hoodies seem like a fucking bargain at this point. I've just seen this. Tour posters from 2018. Look at those gorgeous, naturally yellow and green eyes. Who the fuck's looking at that and thinking, yeah, that's normal? Imagine getting that back from the designer. Yeah, nah, I mean, I like what you've done, Daniel. I really do, but do you not think the eyes are a bit obvious? Oh yeah, of course, lad. The girls will fucking love that. Trust me. Will they? I mean, I didn't know jaundice was a fucking trend. Okay, now it's time to get into the penultimate rank stuff, okay? So the main rank stuff is his Instagram, but just before that, let's have a look at his YouTube, where he makes his moolah. Okay, so back in 2015, I believe, personally, that this was prime Mitchell. This was when he was at his best. This is when Jake was making his kind of like cute, sort of like early teens, kind of like relatable content to get all the girls in. I mean, look at this, Jake's done a video called 6 Things Everybody Does. And I mean, I've done things, so let's watch.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jake here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about 6 things that we have all done. If you've done any of these things, make sure you hit a like rating below, that really does help, and also comment below what other things everyone does.
Okay, I'll comment now.
To kick things off, I have got the person that goes in the cinema with loads of food in their pockets or in their rucksack. If you've never done this or never even heard or seen this happen, then... Now this one you have definitely done. If you've never done this, then I don't know what's going on. If you've never ever done this, let me know in the comment section below. But when you draw the sun in the top right or left hand corner of the piece of paper.
Okay, so if you haven't done that, you have to comment down below and let Jake know for some reason. But at the start of the video, he did say that if you have done these things, you also have to let him know. I can't work out why we have to let Jake know if we have or we haven't done these things, unless he's doing some kind of market research for some reason. I really feel like we need to take it up on ourselves here to help Jake with his market research so he knows how many people out there have drawn suns or not. It's content. So if you're watching this video, which you are, pause this video now, go to Jake's Twitter, go to @JakeJMitchell, make sure you get the official Jake Mitchell account. You can tell it's the official one because we're in a Stone Island in the cover photo and it says 19-year-old artist in the bio. That's when you know you're at the right place. We'll get to that in a minute. Can we all head over to his Twitter right now, during this video, right now, and can we all click tweet to and let Jake know whether you do or you don't draw suns or not. I think he'd really appreciate it. Hi mate, just to let you know, I don't draw suns, hope this helps. There we go, just doing my part. I feel good, I feel all warm and tingly. And people say I'm a cunty YouTuber. Let's watch one more thing that we all do, apparently, from Jake Mitchell, because I guarantee it'll be something that none of us have ever done.
Now the final one. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, J-Dog.
It is when, in lesson, the teacher gives out all the sheets, puts on your table, writing, picture, fill-in writing.
What the fuck is fills in writing?
What I mean by fill-in writing is when there's like underline, you have to fill in the right parts, you know what I mean?
What?
This section up here, all the letters with the circle in, like a D, an O, a P, you colour it in. Now I know for a fact there's no one there watching this that hasn't done that.
You got me, Jake. I do that. I do say, you bloody relatable little sod. You got me there. Hook, line and sinker, boy. Anyway, so that's the cute content out of the way. I know what you're all thinking. So far, it's reasonably priced merch, Swegways, and fills in writing. So it's not too rank, but the reason that Jake Mitchell makes episode 1 of Rank Bank is because of the man that he has become. Not because of who he was. He was a little bit rank, but it's not too bad. But now, he's become a Roadman. Jake, seemingly overnight, has transformed himself from a cute little relatable yellow-white caterpillar into a puffer coat Stone Island wearing Grime artist Roadman. Not sure how it happened, but it's Disgusting. It seems like this 19-year-old artist from Hereford, remember, must have gotten a free London accent when he bought that puffer jacket, because listen to him now.
Yo, what up guys? Before we jump into the video, I gotta let you guys know that my first ever single, Rolly, is coming out Sunday the 6th of January. I'm super stoked. It's gonna kick the year off with a bang. It's my first ever single, like my first ever proper single. I'm super buzzed for it.
It seems like he's gone from colouring in letters and collecting emoji cushions to wearing coats indoors and saying phrases like with a bang.
With a bang.
It's no problem if you actually speak like that, but you actually have to be from London, cunt. How was he a roadman all of a sudden when 2 years ago he was literally trying to be the UK's version of Jake Paul?
Yo, what's up guys? How you guys feeling today? Hopefully you guys feeling amazing. Hopefully you guys are saying stuff goals in your machine. I'm like, just smash your goals. I'm super stoked. It's gonna kick the year off with a bang. It's my first ever single, like my first ever proper single. I'm super buzzed for it. And it's not just me, it's featuring my good friend Swams, who's a rapper. He's done loads of songs as well. You guys will probably know him. But yeah, we've done the music video. Everything's done. I've got songs ready to bring out. And I want to do music. You guys know I want to do music like way more. And that's what I've been doing loads in 2018 behind the scenes. And 2019 is going to be the year where I can show you guys everything.
Yeah, that never happened. I can only imagine one day Jake Mitchell rocked up to the Grime Daily studios and the boss man at the door was like, oh, fuck. He hasn't got yellow eyes. Fuck him off. That was literally the only quirk he had. Either that or Grime Daily found Jake Mitchell's old music. Am I going to show you? Of course I'm going to fucking show you. Wrap your eyes and ears around this monstrosity. Alexa, play Jake Mitchell, What We Wanna. This is what Rank Bank's all about, baby.
Let go. Throw it back to Monday morning, entering class without no warning. It's early cause I'm still yawning.
Is that an American accent I hear? Oh, you barely passed your SATs exams, Jake. The only driver's license you've got, mate, is the little one they give you at Legoland. Also, let's just hear that clip back again. Did he just say entering class without no warning?
Throw it back to Monday morning, entering class without no warning.
Entering class without no warning, American accent. Beginning to sound a bit suspect to me, Jake.
Jake, there is no way you're getting an A. You'll be lucky to get an E anyway.
Oh, that's a flow, that.
An E anyway.
That's got Grime Daily written all over it.
An E anyway. I couldn't just sit and do nothing and let this waste man chat me down. Gonna stand up and make this geezer turn around and frown.
Waste man, geezer, I guess you could say that they're kind of hard words. But you kind of lose a lot of that nutter appeal when you threaten to make someone turn around and frown. Please, whatever you do, don't make me turn around and frown.
Gonna stand up and make this geezer turn around and frown.
I'm gonna give him such deep set wrinkles in his forehead that people are gonna think he's at least 6 years older than he actually is.
Push him over, grab his collar, you've been outdone. Now say hello to my friend, my pet Nerf gun. We don't call it.
Okay, so before we wrap up episode 1 of Rank Bank, as promised, let's go over to Jake Mitchell's Instagram, because this is where the real rank cringe shit happens. Okay, so this is his most recent post. Flexing the Mercedes. Lovely car, admittedly, can't say much about it. Hasn't really got much on my 2001 automatic Toyota Yaris, but I'll let it slide, boy. Proper flexing though, isn't he? Look at the personalised registration plate. Jake. He's even got the number 756 there, which I can only assume represents the amount of times that he's been ID'd for a can of Monster. Oh, look at this, Elliot Johnson's a fan. Next one, Jake's carrying a bag indoors. Practical.
You'll tell me where you've been, cute face, cause I've been looking. I've been cutting up 2 shapes in my kitchen, no space for your dick.
Oh, Jesus, that is the rankest thing. 5 years ago, Jake uploaded a video entitled How to Be Confident.
She's confident. Oh, no.
And in that video, he says this.
First rule in being confident. When I say be confident, I don't mean like be too confident, because that makes you look like a pleb.
Sometimes the best advice comes from within, Jacob, yeah? Listen to your own words, mate.
I don't mean like be too confident, because that makes you look like a pleb.
I'll tell you what, this would actually be better. I'll fix that post for you, mate.
Grab his collar, you've been outdone. Now say hello to my friend, my pet Nerf gun.
There we go, much better.
Yo, what up guys, it's my birthday right now, but as you guys know, my song Rolly was meant to be coming out tomorrow. Unfortunately, it is not coming out tomorrow now, and it's a good thing, alright? I've got some great news. A few major labels, like major labels, I'm not allowed to say their names, are interested in the song. They're interested in like buying the song, which is a mad, like that's crazy. That's a great opportunity for me, great for my new career.
Yeah, my career, fuck up. fuck up!
Obviously, you know this is my dream to do this, and the fact that labels are interested in the song before it's even out is a madness, so...
Just fuck up. Actually, that's enough. I was gonna look at more, but I can't be fucked after that. Yo, what you saying, G? Fuck up, Mr. Hereford. Mr. Relatable Yellow-Eyed Hereford. That's Rank Bank, episode 1, done. Comment down below with some channels you'd like me to analyse for episode 2 of Rank Bank. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you didn't enjoy the video and you're a big fan of Jake Mitchell and you think I'm a cunt, do that if you want. It doesn't affect me at all. But whatever you do, guys, make sure you don't fucking leave me a hate comment down below, because if you do, take it from me, I will hunt you down, I will find you, and I will make you turn around and frown.
Anyway.